Good evening, folks, and welcome to Clem Richardson Stadium in Mobile, Alabama, home of the Baker Hornets. And tonight we have a 7A Region 1 matchup between the Theodore Bobcats and the home team, the Baker Hornets. Now, Clay, what do you think are some key points of what's going to give the team an edge tonight in this game?
Well, for the Baker defense, we need to pressure the Theodore quarterback, Tyler Underwood.
Yes, and Tyler Underwood, he is one of Theodore's impact players. Very accurate quarterback and very mobile in the backfield. And he really is a playmaker that we need to lock down tonight and not let him have any kind of room to get things off and get things going for that Theodore offense. A lot of other playmakers on this team for Theodore. They got Des Moines Kennedy, a star outside linebacker who's committed to Auburn right now. Very good linebacker. Very good fundamentally, just a great player. And they also have Hunter Tillman, who is one of the best athletes I've ever seen. Can run the ball, throw it, receive it, catch it. I mean, he even returns the ball on kickoffs. So he's back there right now, number 4. They're going to kick the other way. And so he's at the 15, 20, 25, breaks a little hole, 30, 35. And he gets brought down about the 38-yard line, so that's where the Theodore offense is going to start out tonight. And, Clay, what can you expect to see from the Baker team coming off a 3-7 year last year?
Well, hopefully we can see some improvement. And we have a new offensive coordinator named Coach Patterson.
Yeah, Coach Patterson. It's really excited to see what he's going to do with our offense. You know, we were very one-dimensional last year. Ran the ball up the middle a lot. Let's see if we throw any trick plays, any screens. I mean, we really did one thing and one thing only last year. I'm really excited to see our offense. And that's Hunter Tillman in motion. Going to hand off to number 26. He's at the 45, 50. He breaks it 45, 40, 35, 30, 25. And he's going to juke the defender. Gets taken out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. Big play to start the game for Theodore, and that was Jimmy Haywood Jr., senior running back.
Yeah, that's a great way to start the game if you're Theodore.
Really got the momentum going. And that was a gash to the stomach for the Bakers defense.
Yeah,
to start out, having a big 40-yard run go out there. Now let's see how we can recover here. He actually went out of bounds at the 23. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 23. Tyler Underwood, the Theodore quarterback, is in the shotgun. Snap. He's going to throw over to Hunter Tillman. That pass looks complete. It's a falling pass. They're going to mark it complete at about the 17. And, man, Hunter Tillman, what an athlete. What do you think about this player, Clay?
Yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, We saw him. We watched some highlights of the Daphne game last week. He made 2 touchdown catches against Daphne. The only 2 touchdowns that Theodore scored in that game last week.
Yes, he's definitely an impact player for them, and he's a player to watch, especially for the Baker defensive backs, and they're really going to have to lock him down tonight if they want to win this ball game. So under center, handoff to Haywood again, and he's going to get it down to about the 14 before being brought down by 2 or 3 Baker defenders. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3.
Got a 3rd and short situation coming up here. Baker defense must be looking to rise up here. Maybe we can hold Theodore to a field goal, and then the Baker offense can go to work down 3.
All right, so 3rd and 3 from the 15-yard line. Underwood goes from the shotgun to under center. They're now in the I formation. Takes the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper down the middle. Looks like it's enough for the first down. He looks like he's going, definitely enough. He's at the 9-yard line. Man, they're really coming out, just running right down the Baker's defense throat, man.
Yeah, they are.
So basically, a lot of running. A quick throw to Hunter Tillman. That's what our ball game's been so far. So now it's going to be Tyler Underwood in the shotgun at the 10-yard line. He's going to hand off the sweep. And it's at the under the 5, and that's going to get in for a touchdown. The Theodore Bobcats take the lead 6-0 with 9:54 left in the first quarter. Big early score for the Bobcats. Looked for them to capitalize and make this PAT, which they didn't last week. Now, Clay, explain how they lost that game last week.
Yeah. It's a short field goal. They were going to send the game to overtime with the potential tying field goal with like 30 seconds left, and basically the holder fumbled the snap.
Yes, and let's see it here. Does not fumble that snap, and it's right down the middle. Theodore makes it a 7-point lead, and now here it is. We get to see the new Baker offense.
Yeah, let's see how
A lot
they
of
do.
hype around this quarterback battle going on between Summerlin and Earhart. Really excited to see what's about to happen with the Baker offense.
Yeah, we're going to see who's going to start quarterback. Do you know who's going to start quarterback?
I really don't know. It's been a couple knocked down all week. Just like the gates to the office, you couldn't really talk to the coaches about it because the thing was locked. So I'm not dissing, but hey, I couldn't talk to him, so I don't know.
It's going to be about
I guess he didn't want to talk about it. Guess it want to be a surprise.
about like Nick Saban about Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa, huh?
Yeah, exactly like it. I really don't know. So right now we're in the kickoff return formation, and we've got Fernando Billups and Cameron Lacey back to return. We have a 3-man return set back there, and the third man is DeMarquez Williams, and Theodore's kicker is going to be kicking this ball off. All right, he kicks it, low bullet line drive kick, and they muff it, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. That could have been a big mistake there for the Baker special teams. Wow. Just analyze that play for me right quick, Clay.
Looks like two Baker players ran into each other. Actually, it kind of looked like it hit one of the Baker players, so I don't know why they called it a touchback. Maybe it didn't hit any of the Baker players, but it looked like it did from my view.
See, my look at that play right there, it's kind of like when you're playing baseball, right? You got 3 outfielders. There's 3 man backs to return that kick right there. There's a pop fly. One of them outfielders have to call it. Right? None of those players right there just caught it. They were all running for the ball like selfish little children. They got a call for the ball there. It's that simple.
It's like the Arkansas play in the College World Series.
Exactly like it. And toss out to Josh Pruitt. He gets down to the 20. No gain there. Gets right back to the line of scrimmage before being taken down by a load of Theodore defenders.
Theodore has a good offense and defense, seems like. I mean, they may make the playoffs again this year.
Yeah, speaking of making the playoffs again this year, they did make it last year, and then they got beat out in the first round. But very, very strong, very aggressive Theodore team. And seeing that loss to Daphne is a lower class team in the class rankings in the AHSAA, but Daphne is a very good team in their class, and won just off of not making mistakes last week. And right there, another run up the middle for no gain is going to be about 3rd and 9.5. Not 3rd and 10. We got a half a yard. But, hey, let's see what we can do. And see, speaking of that quarterback battle, it is Nick Summerlin out there starting for the Hornets. Nick Summerlin's a junior. He comes from a very athletic family. His sister is a softball player at Southern Miss. So, Hornets at the 23rd and 10, snap to Summerlin, throws it. Oh, that looked like a defensive holding, but it gets picked off on Nick Summerlin's first pass attempt as the starting quarterback. And, man, did you see that slot receiver get held there, Clay, or was that just me?
I thought I saw him get held there. I mean, maybe that should have been a holding penalty on the Bobcats.
Yeah, see what I saw there was the slot receiver was coming. It was his route right there, and he got held by the front defender, the cornerback. The strong safety came up there, picked it off. And now it's Theodore ball again at the 35-yard line, and Theodore's coming out. That's a big, strong-looking team, and they showed it on that last drive, Clay.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 at the 35. Man in motion. He's going to fake the handoff to Underwood. Throw downfield. Tipped up and incomplete. That pass was intended for Jordan O'Neal. And so, Clay, what did you see on that play?
That number 11 almost made a Hunter Tillman style catch there, kind of like what we saw in the media last week.
Yeah, like the Hunter Tillman last week in that Daphne game made a tip catch it was amazing, and that's almost what happened there. Lucky that one fell incomplete for the Hornets. Very good offense for the Bobcats, and a handoff. I think that's to Underwood, and it's going to be for no gain. Hornets coming out aggressive on defense this time. Guess they got chewed out by the new defensive coordinator on the sideline during that offensive drive.
Well, looks like we have third down.
Yeah, third down coming up. It's going to be 3rd and 7 from the 35. Hunter Tillman in motion. They're going to look back for the audible. So right here, Baker's in a 4-3 defense. And snap to Underwood. He's going to throw downfield. Picked off right. Oh, no, it falls incomplete. Slides right through the hands of number 14, Jalen Lee. Great effort play there, but hey, I'll take a 4th down.
Yeah,
I'll
I will
take
too.
one all day.
Baker fans will.
Yeah, we sure will.
Yeah.
And basically the punt team's going to come out for both teams. And it looks like for our punt returner, we're going to have Cameron Lacey back there again. He was back there on the actually, no, not Cameron Lacey. He's going to be an up man. And Jalen Lee, who just the interception slid through his hands, is going to be back there. Punter kicks the ball downfield. It's going to be fair catch, but it's going to drop and hit the ground. It's going to be at the 1-yard line. Nice play there by the Bobcats to get that before it goes into the end zone.
Those Bobcats are getting some lucky plays in. You know, you got that touchdown on the first drive, first few plays of the game. You get an interception. You get a punt that goes down to the 1-yard line. I mean, everything is just going the Theodore Bobcats' way right now.
You know, and I feel like some of that is that they did play that game against Daphne last week. This is their first game. You know, they've been running through it in practice all week, and there's only so much a scrimmage and a run-through can do. You know, until you get into that real Friday night lights, you're lined up against a man from another team that's wanting that win just as bad as you. You don't really know the feeling until you get there. And now Baker's going to be lined up at their own 1-yard line. Dangerous situation here. Summerlin's going to hand it off to Fernando Billups for a gain of about 6 to the 7-yard line.
Yeah,
that was actually Josh Pruitt, my bad.
It's fine. Looks like great run for Baker to get him out of the end zone or danger zone.
Yeah,
Maybe
Baker's got a little bit of breathing room here on 2nd and 6. Summer's going to roll out. He's going to throw to number 6, Anthony Denson. And it's going to get him about to the 12-yard line, or 9-yard line, my bad.
Is that a first down?
So it's going to be 3rd and about 3 or 4.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 here. So, Clay, you know, really not much different on the offense so far yet. I'm really waiting to see something big happen.
Yeah, me too.
What do you expect here?
Well, they need to go to the air. Well, not necessarily. They could run the ball, but I would expect them to go to the air during the shotgun.
You really don't know what. Play action pass here to number 30. It's the screen, and it goes right through his hands. Incomplete. Heartbreaker there for the Hornets. It's going to be 4th down and 5 at their own 10-yard line, and they're going to be punting here.
That stinks for Baker.
You know, what I really feel like is just they must have ordered some new gloves, and they didn't have the sticky stuff on them because they're not – I mean, stuff sliding through hands left and right. The kickoff, catch on the last possession was slid through their hands. Interception slipped through. Right there slipped through. They might just need to go with their good old fingers now because it's not working right for them quite yet tonight. So –
they're putting out their own.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout called by Baker. Or actually, my bad. That's going to be Theodore.
Don't know why the Theodore will call a timeout there. Everything's going their way right now.
And probably just saw something unusual in the Baker lineup and thought they should talk about it. Or maybe they didn't have the right formation out there. Maybe they thought it was 4th down and just straight up sent the wrong players out there.
Maybe.
So it's going to be 4th down and 5 after this timeout comes back. But right now we're going to go to Dorian Robinson with a sideline report. He talked to Coach Smith before the game. Oh, my bad about that. That's going to be coming up later as we're coming right back to the action as that timeout just ended. Didn't have quite enough time to get that going right now. But we're in the punt formation now. And as I spoke of earlier, Hunter Tillman, great athlete, does a little bit of everything. He is back at about the 50-yard line to return this kick.
Yeah, waiting about midfield. Looking to keep the good things going.
Yep. Punt from Baker. And it's whiffed just barely. I think that might have been hit a little bit by the Theodore up man. And it goes out of bounds about the 32. Yep, ref standing on the 32 there.
More luck for Theodore because now they get another possession in Baker territory, like at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and right now it's looking like Baker's going to need someone to step up, make a big play, and get the momentum going their way because, neither teams are really executing here. It looked like we were about to have an offensive shootout based on that first possession, where they just ran it right down our throats straight into the end zone. And then after that, just mistakes everywhere for both teams. So, don't really know what's going to happen here, but it's 1st down and 10 at the 32 with 6:41 left in the first quarter. And Tyler Underwood in the shotgun. He's going to roll out. Option play to Underwood. And he misses the fumble, and Baker recovers at the 49-yard line. It is now Baker football. What a play there. Underwood did the pitch out to running back Jimmy Haywood, and Jimmy Haywood missed it, and then the Baker defender was running in to try to pick that up, and then on the ground, Haywood missed it again, and Baker picked that up, and now it's their ball. Now, like I said, what is Baker going to do to capitalize here, Clay?
They need to score a touchdown and even to score, and we can make it a game again, or they can.
I feel like after that play, these teams are like, whoa, we just switched. Now we're going to switch again. So now they got a little bit of confidence. They're like, I'm ready to go. And now we're going to see what Nick Summerlin's got in him. He is under center with Josh Pruitt in the backfield. 1st and 10 at the 49. Summerlin trips, and he's down at the 44. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Man, just went out to hand it off to Pruitt. Lucky to hold on to the ball there. Just like I said, this field seems slick. Seems like their gloves are slick. Now, could that be the rain that happened earlier? What do you think, Clay?
Maybe, or it could be just the first game jitters.
Okay, and so 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Right now. All right, and speaking of that sideline report we had mentioned earlier, we're going right back there to Dorian Robinson. And so here we go. Take it away, Dorian.
Thank you, guys. Hey, I'm Dorian Robinson with Baker's Sideline Report. It's a cloudy day out here at Clem Richardson Stadium, but I'm sure the Hornets will pull it off. We talked to Coach Smith earlier about about how this game's going to go. He was very excited about Theodore playing today, and we'll just see how they pull off. Back to you guys.
And we're back, and now we're in a timeout here. 5:46 in the first quarter. Bobcats up 7-0. And Clay, sloppy play tonight. Just give me your opinions about this game so far.
There was some rain that came in probably about an hour before kickoff. There was some rain that came in.
Yeah, and that rain could make the field wet, the gloves slick. That's exactly what it seems like. As we've seen a returner slip, we've seen Summerlin slip, and we've seen a whiffed punt. It seemed like the ball, he went to kick it and just slid right off his foot, as it only went 25 yards. And now we got Summerlin in the shotgun, Pruitt to his right. It's going to be 2nd and 14 at the 45.
Looked like number 20 jumped off sides there for a second.
Yeah, but he got back on just in time, and Summerlin, mobile, very mobile quarterback, and he's going to break a little hole here, jukes to number 24, and he gets a first down. Very mobile quarterback play right there by Nick Summerlin, the junior quarterback for Baker. And wow, what a play there by Summerlin. Like I said, momentum plays, impact plays are what Baker's going to need to win this game. And just analyze that play for me right quick.
He did his he did his best Jalen Hurts impression there by breaking free and getting a first down.
Yeah, so it looked very nice. Juked a couple of defenders there, like just juked the jock strap off of them. That's how nice the footwork there was. And now Baker's going to line up. It's actually going to be fourth down. He did not get quite enough for the first down. It's fourth and 2 at the 43. Someone's going to look over for an audible, and it's going to be timeout called by Baker. Coach Danny Smith calls his first timeout of the game. And, you know, do you think they're going to punt here, or do you think we're going to go back out and try a fourth down again?
I would go for it here if you're Baker. I mean,
this is really what I like to call no man's land. So you're on the opponent's side of the football field, but you're not in the position that you can kick a field goal. But if you punt, you're going to get a nice punt. But if you go for it, you're close to the first down. You could get the first down. So it's really 50-50 here as to, do you want to pin them deep, or do you want to try to keep the momentum going and keep the ball?
I would try to keep the momentum going. I would rather give the ball back to Theodore with the score. I wouldn't give the ball back to him without a score.
Yeah, I would definitely like to put some points on the board here if I was Coach Danny Smith. And basically, that's what Baker's going to have to do to win this game. I mean, that's the only way you can win, outscoring the other team. But so...
Yep, and it looks like they're going for it.
This is the Wildcat formation with Josh Pruitt. And now we got... Josh Pruitt gets blown up at about the 50-yard line. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Theodore ball. What do you think Baker's offense was thinking there?
Well, they were taking to get the first down, just like I was thinking. But Theodore defense was on that one.
I mean, it looked like just a blown block in the offensive line. Looked like a defender just slipped right on through there. And I mean, I said the defender, but I mean, there was like 6 of them. The whole thing was a blown block. They just destroyed Pruitt. Pruitt's not going to be happy with his offensive lineman there. So now we got Tyler Underwood in the shotgun. Snap to Underwood. He's going to fake the handoff, keep it, but blown him up. And that was a potential late hit call there. But the refs aren't going to call that one. But number 45 right there, that was William Neese getting aggressive right there. Could have been 15. He's lucky the refs didn't call that one.
Could have been. They could have called that one. That I don't know if I would have called that one or not. That was close.
Yeah, it looked more like a momentum, but Tillman in the motion, and Tillman does take it. He gets about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Just a very athletic player, and I feel like if Baker locks him down, it could in turn lock the whole Theodore offense down.
Baker defense needs to rise up if they want to have a shot at winning this game.
Yeah, because right now, Baker's defense is not playing the best football, but neither is the offense or Theodore's offense or anyone for anything. Oh, almost intercepted through the linebacker. Looks incomplete. Intended for Hunter Tillman at the 35. Let's see what the refs are going to call here. They called it incomplete. It's going to be... I'm not even sure.
It looked like he got his hands under the ball and caught that to me.
Yep, they're going to call it incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and the punt team for Theodore is coming out. They're going to punt this one away. That's basically what we've seen tonight. 3 and outs and punts.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if the Theodore coach throws the challenge flag here. I don't know if that hit the ground or not.
That was a very close call, and honestly, I think it was incomplete, but it could have been complete. I can't really tell from here. And the punt out, it's going to be Pruitt back to return, takes it at the 14-yard line. Going to miss a defender, but runs into his blocker and gets blown up by 3 Theodore defenders right there. Or actually, that wasn't Pruitt. That was Fernando Billups. My bad.
Well, looks like Baker's going to take over at their own 17-yard line here. Maybe they can make something happen on this drive.
Yeah, both of these teams really after that first drive haven't really gotten any momentum either way. It's really just been sloppy football both ways after that first drive.
Yeah.
Theodore struck first, and after that, we haven't really seen clean, back and forth, momentum-based football, honestly. So, Baker's offense is going to come out now. Summerlin's still out at quarterback. He had a nice run that last time. He's already thrown a pick tonight.
Look for a blitz from the Theodore
First
defense.
and 10 at the 9. He's going to fake the handoff to Pruitt. Hits a little bubble screen play there, and it's going to get about 4 yards. He's still up, and he gets taken down by Theodore. So, 4 yards there.
Just keep chipping away at the defense.
Hey, that's the way Baker's got to do it, because they seem like if they're going for a big play, they get blown up in the backfield.
Yeah.
That's how it seemed tonight. And, it seems like the offensive line's a little sloppy, and they're just going to have to fix their mistakes. And I'm sure these coaches on the sidelines for both teams are very unhappy with the way their offensive lines are playing.
Well, hopefully we can see a change here on this drive for Baker.
Yep, and a sweep right there. And he's going to juke a defender, but gets blown up by 3 more. And now it's going to be about 3rd and 8 or 9.
This defense is playing like Alabama's defense right now.
I mean, hey, they're blowing up everything. So is Baker's defense, though, honestly. I mean, really, that first drive, we really looked like, we're for a good, high-scoring game. But ever since then, I don't know when the next team's going to score. It's definitely going to be off a broken play and not off a drive, because that's the way this game is going.
Yep, I understand.
Yep, and Summerlin in the shotgun. Pruitt to his right. 3 receivers on the right side. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to see the hole and take it himself and get the first down. Jukes the defender and gets 3 more. 13-yard rush out to the Baker 30-yard line. And that's going to be a first down for the Baker Hornets. That's the first down of the night for the Hornets. Big play there for the Hornets.
Yeah, it is, Jarrett. First down of the night for Baker. Got a few yards on that play. It's what you need if you want to try to put some points on the board.
Yep, just chip away at that defense. And now it's looks like a goal line formation, but we're only at the 30-yard line. They're going to call the false start there. Summerlin was under center and then backed out. But did one of the I'm unsure what just happened there. Let's see. It's definitely going to be a false start. And that's going to be 1st and 15 after that pushes Baker back 5 yards. Did you see who jumped there?
No, I didn't see anybody jump.
I really didn't see a jump. I think it might just be a rule of under center. When you're set, I think the offense was set, and that's why he couldn't back out. I think all 11 were set, and that's why him moving caused the false start. Toss out to Pruitt. He's going to juke a defender, break 1 tackle, and then get swallowed up by 4 Theodore defenders. Now we're back to about the 21-yard line, 22-ish. It's going to be 2nd and 18. Not a fun place to be in.
No. Looks like we were about where we were at a few plays ago before we got the first down.
Yep. We got 10 yards, and then we lost 8 right back.
Yep.
So now we're going to see what Baker can do. And let's see. We really haven't seen Fernando Billups tonight. We expected him to be more of a playmaker out of the backfield. But it's been all Josh Pruitt and all Nick Summerlin tonight. Screen pass out there. It's going to get probably 4 yards, we'll say. 3rd and 14. It's going to be right at the 36. Or 26, my bad.
We got a little bit of that yardage back. We need about 15 to keep the drive alive here on 3rd down and long.
And we're closing in on the end of the first quarter. 40 seconds remain here. Summerlin's in the shotgun formation. Going to check over for an audible from the sideline. Pruitt moves from the right to the left of this quarterback. Snap to Summerlin. 5-step drop. Drops the little PA screen there right to Josh Pruitt, and he gets enough for the first down. Big play there for the Hornets. That's beautiful. Look, I used to run that play in video games all the time. It's the halfback slip screen. Beautiful play. Ran right there by the Hornets.
Yep.
What do you think of that, Clay?
They picked up just enough for the first down there. Perfect play for that in that situation.
And I really like the use of various screens we've been using tonight. I've noticed numerous screens. We got the slip screen going, the bubble screen, the flat screen, slip screen. I mean, hey, we've got everything going in the screen department tonight. And hey, we've even on your TV screens. No pun intended. And it's those are the plays that are really getting to the Theodore defense.
Yeah, they are. Maybe Baker can keep that going.
Yep. And so now that's the end of the first quarter. Very, very up and down first quarter there. Baker started and got the ball ran down their throat to begin the game. They scored very quickly within the time span of 2 minutes. And then Baker came out sloppy, threw a pick. Then Theodore came right back out, threw another pick. And then for a little bit there, it was just sloppy football. And then after that, we're seeing a little bit nickel and dime football where, moving down the field piece by piece. And then eventually punting. So, Clay, I'm really looking to see some more entertaining up and down the field football here.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone is.
Yeah, it's really just sloppy game for most of that first quarter. Then we saw a little bit of life from that Hornets offense at the end of there. So we're going to see what they do, making in-between quarter adjustments. And basically, I really want to see some more yardage picked up by both teams. I mean, we've really been inside the 30s most of the night tonight. Other than that first drive, and then the drive after that where we were backed up right to our 1 yard line, we've been inside the 30s all night.
Yeah,
and I'm really looking for something different here. So, second quarter's about to start. Baker's at their own 40-yard line. Nick Summerlin under center. Josh Pruitt in the backfield. So, here we go. Snap. Handoff. Oh, that was actually Fernando Billups there. He gets brought down by Theodore defenders 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but a flag thrown in that play. Not sure what that's going to be there. Did you see anything, Clay?
No, I didn't. I didn't see anything that would contribute to a flag.
Yeah,
we'll
we didn't really see any extracurricular there. It's going to be a face mask on the Theodore defense. That's going to be 15 yards for the Hornets, and that's going to be a Baker first down. That's one of those momentum shifting mistakes there, and that's what Theodore was not wanting to make this week. So,
yeah. I mean, that could be a big momentum shift if Baker can keep it going here.
And so now we're going to have the Hornets offense at the 46, the Theodore 46. That's the first time Baker's crossed the 50 tonight. That's a landmark, Mid in motion, we're changing the setup here. And now we only got one receiver out. We're going to hand off to Billups again. He's going to get past the line of scrimmage this time, but only for about 2 or 3. It's going to be about 2nd and 8. Very aggressive play there by the Theodore defense. What'd you see, Clay?
I saw Baker gain 2 yards.
That's a simple way to put it. And now we're going to have 2nd and 8 at the 44 for Baker. Let's see. And now coach is making a lot of adjustments from the sideline. They don't look ready. I mean, Baker, like I said earlier, there's only so much you can do in practice to prepare for a game. And Theodore having that first game out of the way already, they've really got a little bit of an advantage here over Baker in that field. And a timeout called by the Hornets there. Just couldn't get the play call in right. Couldn't get set up. See, like, just poor mistakes like that. What have you seen like that tonight, Clay? So right now we're in the middle of a timeout. Coach is making adjustments. Just coming off a sloppy mistake there of not getting the play call incorrectly. And now we're going to see, after that penalty was a costly mistake for Theodore, we're in the 2nd and 8. Don't really know what's going to happen here. But lots of mistakes, lots of confusion on the field. But to clarify, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Dorian Robinson. Take it away, Dorian.
Well, the rain did try to stop us today, but the Hornets will not let that happen, nor the hooligans. They're really cheering up their team tonight. And back to you guys.
Okay, and we're back. Thrown out. Incomplete. Looked like a pass interference a little bit there. Could potentially be called, but it's not going to be. That pass was intended for number 7, Anthony Phillips.
Yeah, that was just a quick throw to the left side there. Incomplete. Going to bring it 3rd down and long.
Yep, 3rd and long here, and I guess we're going to be throwing the ball again. But you know what I'd like to see here? A screenplay, because those screenplays tonight have been really working for the Hornets offense. And so now we are set up in a shotgun formation with Billups to the left side of Summerlin. Man in motion, and that's going to be a false start call on the Hornets. Lots of confusion going on with the offensive line and the quarterback. You know, I really feel like, a lot of times they say game time decision, but they'll know a couple weeks in advance. I really feel like this was a game time decision. That's why there's a lot of miscommunication going on between the quarterback.
Yeah, everyone moved on that play.
Line. Everyone moved except for the quarterback right there. I guess they didn't get the count right, maybe. Maybe somebody forgot the count there. Let's be real. Because everybody jumped except for the quarterback and the running back. They were like, why'd y'all jump? So 3rd and 14 here for the Hornets. Shotgun formation again. 3 men to the left side of the quarterback. He's going to break through the hole but get swallowed up immediately by 2 Theodore defenders. That's going to be a 4th down for the Hornets. And on the play there was Michael Washington, the defensive end for Theodore. Great play there by the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was a great play for the defense there and those 2 Theodore players. It's going to bring up another punt situation for Baker and Theodore. It looks like Theodore's going to get the ball back. With about 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter, we're pushing 10-10 to play in the 2nd quarter.
Hunter Tillman back to return. It's going to be Jacob Tanner on the kick. Long snapper here is in formation. We're ready. And the snap is off. Jacob Tanner goes for the kick. A little bit of a delay on that kick. A line drive kick. It's going to take a Baker roll to about the 12, 10. It's down at the 9. Down at the 9 by Demetrius Morris. Great punt there for the Baker Hornets. Just puts them right near their end zone, similar to what Theodore did earlier.
Yeah, similar to J.K. Scott on Alabama.
Yep, and so basically it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 9 for the Bobcats. And really, like I've been saying all night, sloppy play so far.
Yeah.
Our team will get a little bit of momentum and then cut right back.
Well, Theodore made a great punt there, pinning Baker back and inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, so Theodore is pinned back at their 9-yard line. Looks like a little bit of miscommunication. They're going to audible here into the I formation. Looks like it's a trap play, and it opens up a big trap there. Gets out to the 20-yard line. Looks like enough for the 1st down. Nice run there by Haywood. He's a very powerful running back.
Yeah, he is, and he just exploded up the middle and got enough for a 1st down. Just barely enough.
Yep, so the guard came around, and it left an opening, and Haywood took it. And he took it for 11 yards. And so another handoff to Haywood, but this time it's going nowhere. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats offense.
Yeah, Baker, the defense had like 5 or 6 linemen on the line there, and they were on that one.
Yeah, they were stacked heavy, blitzing the backfield there, and they stopped Haywood right after the line of scrimmage. He just got barely a yard there, and it's going to be bringing up 2nd and 9 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, and that's what they need if they want to have a shot at winning this game or coming back.
So right now we got Jordan O'Neal in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff to Haywood. He's rolling out, and it's brought down. Oh, no, he's going to throw the ball away. Smart play there by Tyler Underwood. Very smart play to throw that ball away. But he was almost brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, that would have been grounding in college or NFL, but it's high school, so that's no intentional grounding.
Yes. He just barely just flicked that ball out of there. And so really used the rules to his advantage to just get the ball out of his hands. So
Yeah.
he only lost a down and not a down and 10 yards. Very smart play there by the senior quarterback, Tyler Underwood. So speaking of Underwood, he's in the shotgun, looking over for the audible. 3rd and 8 at the 20-yard line. He's back. He's going to see a hole. He's going to roll out. He's going to throw it down the middle. Blown up on the play there by Noah Spencer. Great play by defensive back Noah Spencer. Blows up the pass, and that pass wasn't going to get caught by anybody. He just destroyed that receiver.
It was almost intercepted by number 14 there of Baker. That's Jalen Lee. He almost made an interception there.
Yes,
just couldn't get there.
We touched on that a little bit earlier about how the defensive secondary is going to have to lock down these powerful, big, athletic receivers of Theodore. And right there, they just showed exactly what they have to do tonight. So punt's going to come out from Theodore. It's going to be fair catch at the 37-yard line. And so Baker's going to have the ball on their side of the field with 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. What do you expect Baker to try to do here, Clay?
Well, they need to pick up a chunk of yards almost every play, get downfield, put some points on the board, make it a game.
Yeah, and I agree with that. A lot of negative yardage plays here tonight, and that's exactly the opposite of what we want. That's exactly the opposite of what any fan, any spectator, any coach wants. Is just sloppy football. And they're really going to have to clean up the game here.
This is the exact opposite of 2016 where we had a high-scoring game. This is a low-scoring game right now.
Exactly. And so snap to Summerlin. It's going to be a bubble screen. And number 6, Anthony Denson, is just going to slip to the ground there. That's about the 3rd time we've seen a Baker player slip. This field seems quite slick, doesn't it, Clay?
Yeah, it does. The rain came down about an hour 40 minutes ago. Field must be I guess the field's still a little bit wet.
Yeah, the field's wet, and the players are still adjusting to it. And, it's been nice weather this week for the most part. And I feel like they really haven't gone through this situation at practice that much. We do live in Mobile where it's very raining all the time. But this week so far, which is the main week where is this game week? We're getting ready. Haven't really had that bad weather. And then all of a sudden tonight, out of nowhere, pouring down rain an hour before kickoff.
Yep.
Got the field all slick.
And now we have a timeout coming from the Hornets. One of the coaches was not happy with the Baker offense.
Yep, and so adjustments are going to be made here. 8:10 left in the second quarter, and the Bobcats lead 7-0. And I know I keep saying it over and over, but there's not much else to say other than sloppy football, too many mistakes, and that's for both teams.
Yeah.
Theodore looked unstoppable that first drive. First drive, they ran the ball right down the field, scored. After that, sloppy football. Just sloppy. And so...
Yeah, it has been sloppy after the first drive, Jared.
Yep, so Very impressive crowd tonight for the first night of the Baker football season. So, fans have packed the stadium. Student section is about 300 or 400 strong. Got the large Pride of Baker band, and it's a great atmosphere here tonight at the newly named Clem Richardson Stadium, named after former principal Clem Richardson. And now we're under center at the 40-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 10. Handoff to Josh Pruitt, and it's a little delay play. Josh Pruitt swings out to the left side. He's at the 50, 45, 40, and he gets hit at the head. That might be targeting, and yes, it looks like it's going to be. It's a 41. First down, Baker, the Theodore 41. That looks like it's going to be a targeting call as they throw the flag there. What'd you see there on that targeting, Clay?
Well, one of the Theodore players didn't see exactly which number, but we'll find out if it's personal foul or targeting. It could be targeting.
And I think that might actually be number 24, A.J. Braxton, who made that interception earlier. He seems like an impact player on this Theodore defense. That could be a big loss if he is ejected for targeting.
Find out in a second. It's just personal foul.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Not going to be a targeting call. So basically, that's going to be another 15 tacked onto that big run there for Pruitt. Another costly mistake for Theodore in the penalties department.
I don't think that was really an intentional hit, actually. I mean, it really wasn't a late hit. I mean, yeah, it was a kind of personal foul in a way, but...
Yeah, see, the problem with that hit there is when you're going in to tackle someone, you got to lower the shoulder, keep your head up. He did neither of those things. He lowered his head and kept his shoulders up.
Well, he didn't mean to target on that one.
I think, really, he just didn't realize, oh, the play's right on me. And, I mean, it obviously wasn't intentional, but it's not a safe hit to be made. And that's why Baker got the 15 there. And Baker just tacked on 3 more yards on the first down play there. So
yeah.
Baker's offense is in striking position for the first time tonight. Let's see what's going to happen here, Clay.
Yeah, maybe they can put some points on the board this drive, like I said earlier.
So Summerlin takes a snap from under center, hands it off to the right side to Josh Pruitt, who just made that big play. He's going to run out to the 28 and going to get thrown down by a Theodore defender. That's going to be number 3 and number 90. So that's going to be Cameron Brown, and that's going to also be Michael Washington. So big plays there from Cam Brown and Michael Washington. And so it's going to be 3rd down and there was actually a penalty called there. It was against Baker, but Theodore has choose to decline. So it's going to be 3rd and 11.
It was probably a holding call if they declined that.
Yeah, because they'd rather have the 3rd down here and potentially force a 4th down. So Summerlin in the I formation takes a snap from under center, fakes a handoff to Pruitt, play action pass downfield, short on the intended pass for number 11, Trelane Daltrey. Man, just underthrew the target there. I mean, he underthrew the target and the 2 defensive backs. Luckily, honestly, because if he would have thrown that a little bit further, Baker wouldn't have the ball right now. But it's going to be 4th down at about the 28. So a little bit of rotation going on. Looks like Baker's going to go for it here. So Coach Patterson's down there, new offensive coordinator. He's very excited tonight, very energetic. He's making adjustments at all points of the game. So Nick Summerlin throws. It's going to be short again. Nick Summerlin just can't get the right touch on the ball tonight. And that pass was intended for number 6, Anthony Denson. What do you think about the quarterback play from both sides tonight, Clay? Just analyze both sides, see, compare and contrast, just...
Yeah. It's been kind of sloppy after the first drive, like he said many times.
Both quarterbacks have thrown picks, but overall, I haven't really been able to tell because both teams have been majority rushing the ball, and both quarterbacks really haven't had the time to get comfortable with downfield throws at all tonight because they haven't done any. And so Underwood's in the shotgun, and that's with the speed back, Devontae Washington. And so 2 receivers to the right side. It's going to be one of them is O'Neal. And Devontae Washington gets a handoff for about 1.5 yards there. It's going to be about 2nd and 9. So Theodore really seems like the stronger team here so far tonight. But it's one of those games where you can't really tell because there's been so many mistakes and misplays, misthrows. You can't really tell so far. But a toss out to Devontae Washington here. He's not going to get past the 2 Baker defenders there. And that was number 10, Terrell Kane, on that tackle.
Is that going to be first down? It's very close to the first down marker. No, it's going to be third down and short.
It's 3rd down and long, actually. It's 3rd down and 7.
Oh, whoops. My bad. I thought that chain was the first down.
Yeah.
That was my fault.
Back. I think they do actually have it backwards. So it's supposed to be the other way. we're not gonna fault them for that. It's only high school. But they're at the 3rd down and about 7 or 8 at the 30-yard line. Snap to Underwood. Blitz there, almost brought down. And this time, misses the tackler again. It's going to be broken up on the sideline. I don't think Hunter Tillman caught that. If he did, he didn't get his feet in. So that's going to be an incomplete pass. But that's going to bring up 4th down and long. So I really feel like Baker's going to get the ball back here with some momentum after a good defensive possession for them.
Yeah. Looked like that last pass was incomplete. And Baker's going to get the ball back with about 5.5 to go in the second quarter. There's 5:39 to play right now. And looks like we have a timeout or something.
All right. And so basically right now we're in an official timeout. And we're making adjustments for both teams. We're making adjustments and basically just uneventful game, really. And so we are ready to send it down to our sideline reporter. We're ready to send it down to our sideline reporter, Dorian Robinson. And we've mentioned it earlier, but now he's going to... Okay, never mind. We're back to play. Man, come on, officials. Just give us a little bit more time to get that sideline report. Okay, come on, please. Every time. Come on, man. But it's going to be 4th down and long. The Bobcats are going to be punting here. So, it's going to be Leo Gilmore. Punts it, but it's blocked by... it's going to be whiffed, and it's going to be 39-yard line for Baker. So, we are setting up to have the offense after that blocked punt there. Nice play for the Hornets on the special teams. And we spoke earlier, speaking of going to offense, we spoke earlier about our brand new offensive coordinator, Coach Patterson. And right now, we're going to send it down to our sideline reporter, Dorian Robinson, and he has more.
Well, even though Baker's down 7 points right now, their new coach, Coach Patterson, seems to be getting them riled up. And you guys can hear more on that from Jared and Clay. Back to you guys.
All right. Thank you for that, Dorian. And we're back with the Baker offense lined up and ready to go here. First down at the 36. It's going to be a handoff to Pruitt, or I don't even know who that is, but it's a big play there. And it's down to the 22. That was Kobe Bush. And clutch like Kobe. What a big play right there.
Yeah, that was a big play. First down near the red zone. Maybe Baker can punch it in here.
Once again, in striking position. And Baker really needs to put some points on the board soon because we need some momentum going into halftime as we do get that kick after the half. And we could really get the momentum going here and get in a good position to win the game.
Yeah, Baker gets the ball back to start the second half here.
It's going to be handed off to DeMarcus Williams. He's going to be brought down after only a gain of about 1. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 at about the 23. And basically, like I said, a lot of running, a lot of mistakes, and a lot of unexecuted plays that could have potentially been big plays this game.
Yeah, it has, Jared. Looks like we have second down here.
Yep.
With about 4.5 to go.
And snap to Summerlin. He's going to hand it off to Kobe Bush again. Kobe Bush is going to pick up about 3 or 4. It's going to be about 3rd and 6 for the Hornets offense.
Well, what you need on the next play is a throw to the air near the first down marker. Maybe we can get a first down. If not, maybe we can send one of our kickers out and make it a 7-3 game with a field goal.
Yep. And so Baker's offense has really been looking a lot better in the second quarter. I mean, adjustments were made, and Coach Patterson seems like he knows what he's doing. We're moving the ball now.
Yeah.
You got the butterflies out, and now we're really going. And so Summerlin in the shotgun at 3rd and 6. He's going to hand the ball off to Kobe Bush again. Kobe Bush is going to break through a hole. It's going to be close to a first down. Not sure if he got it. They might have to measure that one.
That looks close, maybe like a half yard short.
Yep. They might bring the chains out here, but no, they're not going to. It's going to be 4th and 1. Let's see what Baker's going to do here. Looks like they're going to try for momentum and go for it. Summerlin's under center. Kobe Bush in the backfield. And then now there's a penalty flag. Let's see what just happened there. I'm not sure. I didn't see any movement, any extracurricular. Oh, I think I know what just happened. I think they might have had 12 men.
No, it's offsides.
Oh, it's offsides. Okay. I just saw him point at Theodore. I wasn't sure.
That's a huge benefit for Baker.
When I said that, I was just trying to count on my head. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really didn't know there. But, hey, it's a penalty. It's a first down. And it's a great thing there for Baker that we've now got a first down, and we are inside the 10-yard line. Really need to get some points on the board here.
Yeah, we really do. We're approaching 3 minutes to play. Maybe Baker can punch this thing in here and tie it up.
Yeah, it'd be nice to tie it up right before the half in the I formation. Bush in the backfield. Bush breaks through another hole, gets about 3 yards on that play. It's going to be down to about the 5-yard line. Baker's in a really good position here, and all of a sudden, the hype in the backfield it's been around that quarterback battle, which now we know Summerlin's the starter, and it's also been around Fernando Billups and Josh Pruitt. But we've seen little to nothing of Fernando Billups tonight, playtime-wise, and Josh Pruitt, when he has played, not been making impact plays. But all of a sudden, Kobe Bush emerging as an impact player for the Hornets, as he's done a lot of great things this drive, and he takes the handoff again, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage this time. So 3rd and goal from the 5.
3rd and goal here from the 5. You think they're going to go to the air here?
Yeah, they might change it up,
I would.
But just to try to confuse the defense, but really, based on the way the quarterback play has been for both sides tonight, which my favorite word of the night, sloppy. I wouldn't throw the ball here. But shotgun, fakes the handoff to Pruitt. He's going to throw the ball, and it's going to be picked off at the goal line. He's going to return to the 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to be brought down. That is A.J. Braxton, the senior cornerback for the Bobcats. That's Nick Summerlin's 2nd interception of the night. Now, speaking of that quarterback battle and Nick Summerlin's 2 picks, do you think the quarterback situation might get switched up a little bit here, Clay?
Might be. May be switched up a little bit here.
Like, do you think we'll see Reese Earhart come into the game here?
I think so.
Just he's been very short on his passes tonight.
Has Reese Earhart played a snap all game? I don't think he has.
He actually hasn't, and I think we could see him soon if Nick Sutherland doesn't get the ball under control and start putting a little better touch on these passes. And so snap to Underwood. He's going to hand it off to Haywood. It's going to be a gain of about 5. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, 2nd and 5 coming for the Bobcats here. Would you, if you're the Theodore Bobcats, would you try to march down the field here and put some more points on the board, or would you just play it safe?
Honestly, they've got the momentum. They've seemed like they've been the smoother running team tonight. And I'd expect them to try to run it down the field. But right now, it looks like they're letting some time go off the clock. Not exactly sure what they're doing, but hand off to Haywood. Gain about 2 or 3 more. Very powerful back is Haywood for the Bobcats.
Yeah, he is pretty powerful. Looks like he get the first down on that play.
And now they just sent Hunter Tillman on the field. He's been one of our players to watch tonight. He hasn't really had that big of an impact yet, but with a 3-receiver set here in the shotgun, we could see a downfield throw here to one of these impact receivers. But no, it's going to be a toss to Haywood. He's going to get the first down and some more out to the 40-yard line. There's going to be 20 seconds left to go in the half. Let's see. And so they're moving the chains. Clock is stopped at 19 and a half seconds.
Did they call time out here, or are they just moving and change?
Nope, they're just moving the chains. The clock has started again. Looks like they might be letting it run down to halftime here, but no, they're going to get set here. 10 seconds to go. Clock is running down. I don't even think the Theodore offense notices it. 5 seconds. His snap is thrown, and it's a deep ball here, and he gets knocked down, tripped up, feet tangled there between the cornerback and the receiver. That was number 4, Jonathan Chapman, and number 2, Zach Workman. That got their feet tangled up there. There's going to be just over 0 seconds, 0.3 seconds for one last snap here before the half.
Yeah, they might just throw one long here. It's about all you can do here. Throw up a Hail Mary, maybe get a little Stephon Diggs style play.
Yeah, that's all you can really do here. You're at your own 40, 60 yards between the ball and the end zone. And so hands it off for about 4 or 5 yards, and that's going to bring up halftime. The Bobcats go into halftime with the momentum, with a 7-0 lead, and with really an impressive performance, comparatively speaking, to the Hornets tonight. So, Clay, what do you think is going to be big for Baker and Theodore to do in the second half to get this win?
Well, Baker's going to get the ball back in the second half, so maybe they can put some points up on the board on the ensuing drive in the second half. Maybe we can tie it up.
Yep, and now it's time for halftime. And we will be back after halftime.